So the reason I think they should have the different aliens, the different kinds of aliens in Minecraft, because different aliens have like different kinds of jobs. For example, a little room that just sits up there and it's like invisible, and you go up there for like to look at the map. It'd be like just like a flying saucer, an invisible flying saucer. It just doesn't render on the map. Or like if you need a tank, you just put like the tank they have available. So like, it's kind of a weird analogy because it's an organism. But like, if you need a scary character in like a scary part of the game, and you're going around the corner, you just take one of those eggs and just click it. And you just put like a xenomorph or something, or a tyrannid, or a starship trooper bug. But like, you just kind of look through the folders. Like, how about a xenomorph? Just put one kind of like, it just kind of hangs around here for the level, and then it respawns right there each time. So you just kind of, it's like, like a spooky something, like flip through, like, you like a xenomorph? So that's the thing I don't understand. Copyright. And never in a million years, once I'm done with this, am I ever going to see forth the wretched days of this again. I never want to see this in my site again, this copyright stuff. I'm never gonna look at it. I'm never gonna look at it. I'm gonna totally ignore the crap out of it. I'm never returning back to a copyright weirdo crap ever again. Copyright's like some weirdo guy. Copyright would be like, everybody's got their weird little arguments of it, but the ultimate guy is like a weirdo guy, like getting all weird about a cassette tape or something. A weirdo cassette tape guy or something. So that car down there, it's got 6 wheels, 6 like big truck wheels I'm gonna put on it, and it just kind of like goes over the ground, and so it's kind of like, it's like blocky sized wheels, so it's like designed for basically going over like staircases. So it's like makes sense for Minecraft. It's like and the chair probably goes in the middle or something. Just like it makes sense for Minecraft truck thingy. And just like a stupid vehicle. It's a stupid vehicle. It doesn't really make any sense. Like, kind of put the characters that go there and like design each guy does it, design like, you need bounty hunters to go get a troll or something. You just kind of look through, pick a couple bounty hunters, and then just keep reusing the character like it's just a reusing character. Just kind of keep some attributes. So there's like, it's like a claymation kit. So it's gonna make a big deal. As you make a big deal. I have another channel. I have another YouTube channel. It's called Nico123 Fast for You. The letter U. It's like a claymation, but I'm doing it with my hands. It's not like claymation. It's Sonic action figures. It's Sonic action figures. It's called Nico123 Fast for You. And yeah. So I've been having a hard time doing that. I'm waiting for my camera to come back. So my camera died again. My camera died again. You saw the video. So I'm trying to get another camera. So that camera died too. But so like with claymation, saving your characters in like a little action figures box is actually pretty hard. Saving all their character attributes. So understand that part. They kind of have a little scrap of paper and it goes. For like these characters, when they use a character for it, when it like actually goes through and uses a character for it, it's gonna use like a space guy or something, just as like space guy. He's got, I mean, there's only 6 that you mean like keep track of. It's kind of like. But it is difficult, so, but Notch could probably do it, or like whoever does Minecraft or whatever could probably do it, sort of. Like, just, it probably does it automatically anyways. Minecraft's to the point it probably just does it automatically anyways. I don't know, not really. I guess it doesn't really, but like, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how they do it. But I'm saying, like, if there's a thing where they gotta put like a robot up there and it's just sitting and comes down and checks map, it should look like a space and it's just trolling your map and it's like keeps going down and deleting stuff. And it's like, what the? Can't I just use cheat codes and don't I just do the characters myself? Don't I just cheat codes and do the characters myself? So if you just do characters and cheat codes, if you do characters and cheat codes yourself, you just put whatever thing you want anyways. You just put whatever thing you want anyways. It doesn't matter. But if they're gonna send a guy down and he goes and he like deletes stuff on your map, it should look like a UFO, and it should be like aliens that the guy picked out, and it should tell like a little story. And the guy's just like, I don't know, just have fun with it that you're deleting the map away. If you're gonna delete the map away, you should have fun with it. Like, I give them like uniforms and stuff. They got little storylines and stuff, but then all it does is just goes and deletes the guy again. I don't want to contribute to his game. So there's, so when they do that, if somebody did that, it'd be that they're just straight up just trolling. There's no money in that kind of stuff. Or like, yeah, so like that. Or like if there's a guy checking for moderators rules, sometimes they kind of look like police. They just go through. It's like the police actually. If it was a place for a video game, use whatever character they want. But when they want you to know it's the police, just straight up use the police character. You don't gotta be embarrassed. This is how this is. Just make it don't make it like a blue and it says a police badge on it. Make it completely a police officer, because like a kid's playing a game somewhere else and he's like, oh, I saw the police, and they had just straight up just a police. It's just, what would it be? It'd just be a police character. It wouldn't be like just a blue badge walking around. It's like vandalism. I don't know. Or like, if there's cats in the game, if let's say there were such things as cat people, then they should use cat skins, which they probably just use whatever they want. And then like the people use people. Like if we just coordinate, like a coordinated game or something. But it's not like totally specific. Like, I don't know, you're just like kind of like, let's put fish in the ocean. Let's look through a zoology book. Put some of these fish, some of these. Now let's just flip through some science fiction novels. Now it doesn't have to be like the science fiction character, but it's gonna be a little knockoff-y. So like a big Godzilla one or something, right? So you take the Godzilla and you draw it, and you're like, it's still Godzilla. And just like, different animal. Maybe it's like a giant squid or something. Have they done this one? Have they done a giant squid guy? Whatever. I don't know. That was the movie Cloverfield. But, just this giant squid guy. So like, then you could, I guess there's enough planets in Minecraft, you could contaminate each alien group to like the planets they kind of go on. Kind of do a loose ends job. So, just kind of make a spaceship full of earthworm gems. A couple of them. Put an earthworm gem space station or a planet maybe or something. I don't know what it does in the cartoon. Just an earthworm gem planet. Take the ones that people made. And just put it so it just flies around. So every now and then, maybe there's just a clock, and every now, how the guy's like, you can't just have it so it's like flying around the universe like a spaceship. I think they can, is what's going on. But like, just lie to them. Just, if it's like a thing like they're trying to, just lie to them and just say it's a timer. And just sometimes set it to a timer. And when it's timer, what it's really doing is it just teleports them from the location to right there, and then they moved anyways, or just it just puts them there. But like that could be a teleportation or something, whatever. We'll just say that was teleportation. Or like, you know, like when you teleport. No, they don't really have this in the game, but like when you teleport, you sort of do. Just put the graphics of Half-Life 2, Portal 2, the teleportation animations, because that looked cool. Like just pick out all the ones and just coordinate it. All the realistic, cool looking ones. Like, just take every single video game gun. You should just take every single video game gun and make a folder. And just whenever it comes time, just put the guns where they go. And then after a while, just put a bunch of like mixed up ones. A bunch of mixed up ones that look like they go together. That's those aliens. So it'd be like a Predator and he's got like a Half-Life 2 gun. A Predator, he's got a Half-Life 2 gun or something. And like, just put them where they go and let's just see where they get. And so like, it's just like, I don't know. It's like a human guy with a Predator helmet. He's got a Half-Life 2 gun. There's a, and it's like, just Glorjo mix all the texture skins. Glorjo mix all the texture skins. But is that the UFO is the one where the robot goes up there, it's a UFO, for starters. So what other ones are there? So you want to communicate to the thing, the map, to change the trees around. So it's kind of video game logic too, though. So you want to do that. So you should take a little box and make it a computer. So it just sends emails, because the part for that isn't a spaceship that time. That time it isn't a spaceship. It's a computer. Right? So like, if you need to get around in your town quick, but it's like in a little tight area like this, maybe a little dirt bike or like a four-wheeler. But like the tool for the job at that one part, that was a UFO. And sometimes they're not even like futuristic concepts. Sometimes they're like science fiction movies, and it's like gibberish because it's a computer game. It's not even like a spaceship sometimes. Sometimes it's like joke stuff, like magic. But it should be all set to like the magic proximities of like My Little Ponies is a good example. Just kind of like, you know, Harry Potter is like the movie about the wizards, but what it really all sums up to is My Little Ponies. Is I'm trying now. I'm having a hard time. Is it'd be like you know, they look in the background, they've got like magic books back there. It's like a unicorn, right? So the unicorns, so then that's one. So like, if something has to come and like kill a guy's character, like assassinate a guy's character, and it's like kind of magical and it's like cheery, you should have like, sometimes when weird stuff happens, there's just little programming, sometimes there's just little programming characters, and just show them, just let them see it, unless it's like turning invisible. If it's not totally turning invisible, make it have like, so you can kind of see it a little bit. Like a little My Little Pony shows up, it's like walking around, and you can't get to it. It's just kind of like, like it's just kind of coordinated well. Just like video game cartoons, sometimes they get up to it, and if you really good about it. The guy can get up to the My Little Pony. The My Little Pony has kind of like protection guys because it's a pony. But so the guy goes up to it and he kills it. Let's say it's a My Little Pony or like a wizard or something. He kills it, and this guy didn't get deleted that time. It's like kind of like weird because like they meant for his guy to be terminated and he killed it. And it's like against policies. Option. I don't know. Let's just see where it goes. I think Microsoft likes stuff like that. So like it goes and it's like a My Little Pony shows up. It's like walking around. And the guy's like, what the? And it's like, and just kind of like horrible game mods, like just kind of. And somebody just sees it, goes, like just horrible, like just wrap it up, quick animations. I think that was like a My Little Pony, I'm not sure. And then the guy's like, kuh! And he like collapses. He's like a collapse animation. He's like, kuh! And it wasn't the My Little Pony. The My Little Pony was doing like the tree animations or something. So sometimes the My Little Ponies maybe are like tree, or like there's like tree wizards. So when your trees grow, the trees grow, but like sometimes the trees grow because there's like a wizard that shows up and makes the trees grow, or like maybe a wizard shows up and makes the trees grow. So like then they should have like, I don't know. I could just crunch this together. Make scribbles, and if I had like a table of people, I could have them look at it. And so I might as well just spit it out. And like there's like a wizard's council, and they form like a pentagram circle, a huge pentagram circle of a bunch of the leaders. And then so there's like a wizard's council, and then and then the rest is just like, I don't know, maybe that was a different wizard or something. So there's like a wizard council. It's kind of like on a map. Or it's like on Zelda, where they're like flying around on the Triforce and stuff. So, I think that's a pretty cool camera angle. So just leave it. So like that level of graphics. But then the wizards go from there. They just kind of do stuff. Like, so that's the story. It's just kind of just let it go, and that's story writing. And then they go, so it's kind of a protected map, just there's kind of security, or it's just like offline. It's like offline too. But like, see if anybody gets to it. And then it should be like a wizard war to get to it. The way they do that is the guy just goes, that was a cool enough spell, and just types the password. It's just kind of, it's not real problem solving. So, and then he boots him to a map where it's like it doesn't really do anything to the map. It's like a fake version. It's just to the wizard's map. Just boots him to the wizard's map sometimes, like not even the little circle place. It's just like this, but it's more magical, and like go at it. It takes a rage out troll. He's like, you've reached the wizard's match. It's just like a weird, just some guy's map. It's got some magic stuff. He's going around like just destroying stuff, and it just keeps rebooting back up. Or like you can't destroy anything. And just lets them cool off there. So it's like, if it was like that level, so it's like they go to the wizards just kind of go there, and they just kind of move around and delete animations and stuff. They just move around really quick, or like it just kind of, they don't even move. It just disappears completely and just counts through the numbers, and then it boots a wizard somewhere. And but like so you can't, they don't really let you get to it, but when you get to it, it's basically just that cheap little animated little wizards area. For starters. So like stuff like that would be like a wizard. Like there's kind of just wizards and UFOs, and they like argue. It just kind of argues over which one's the laws of physics. Just scribble down every thing from a D&D game possible, like even the science fiction D&D games, like the UFOs, the wizards, everything. Just take every single one of them, and then just put them in, and then just every time they just save each map, and every time there's a bug, just kind of just delete that wizard for a while. I don't know, and just don't even bother replacing it. Really, just maybe just there's like a brown wizard. Just put a brown wizard. Just like walk around like an AI. Like he got wizard attacked That was a wizard attack. He just kind of walks around mindless. That's it. There's that wizard. He got wizard attacked. Or like, wouldn't it be like, you know, just kind of like, I need to get something kind of going around, move around, plant trees or something, kind of garden a little bit, move tractor over here. Like when you need to make a big hole, the tool is a construction vehicle. So you should just, you like make the construction vehicle and you just have them all lined up. You put tarps on them and you just got, on your yard you just got all these construction vehicles with tarps under them and you just leave them and they kind of get rusty sometimes. Or like, I don't know what the rust, maybe there's just no rust. And then, so, you're like, I need like, it just kind of moves the tractors around, so you're like, whatever ways, there's different ways, but like, let me take a pumpkin, and like in Crash Bandicoot Racing, you take it like in Crash Bandicoot Racing, and it's got legs and stuff and like moves the thing around. It just kind of walks around, and just have fun with it walking around. And then maybe you can have a checklist and you just go and delete stuff that you didn't want anymore. But I don't know about that. I don't know if they like that one. Just go through and you just delete all the ones. It says it's like, boop, all the trees disappeared. Oops. Maybe set a feature so you can't delete the trees. It's a little more complicated to delete all the trees. Well, you just delete the spider or something. I don't really know. That one doesn't make sense to me. So I'm silent hilling the biome. You kind of do weird things to a game. When it's like this, you kind of silent hill the biome is what I made up. So I put the silent hill trees that's kind of silent hilling it. That's the oxygenator. This is the Silent Hill biome oxygenator. Silent Hill version of oxygenator. It's like oxygenating my character's lungs. See, it's like, well, he's been breathing for that long. So, like, if you want him in a dead area, the character dies. Like, why? Because they didn't have oxygen. Like, oxygen, like it'd be a UFO, or like, the dead zones would be oxygen. The floor is lava. The floor is lava. The deleting mod is a spaceship. To get around to different people's maps. I don't know, but I think they had a point with that little honey block ship. The honey block ship had a point. Just kind of like, I don't know, Millennium Falcon. Just they don't really use cars. Just like Millennium Falcon. On the ground, there's, after a while, a town forms. Figure it out. Do we need cars on that part of the map yet? Someday. When they do. Just build like it'd be like in Minecraft, it'd be like just a long road. Just like, and after I'll put one road. And then just speed. Just like one weird huge road. And like a road off it. And then a road off it. And then a third road off it. Like maybe a snake road. Just one snake road. Actually, a country would be like one snake road. Just the United States, it'd be like Route 66, and it's a snake road, and it goes from California to New York or something. Or does it go from north to south? The age-old debate. I just made it up. I don't know what's the debate. I don't know. That's as far as my brain can compute. Now it's just kind of getting trashed out. Like a Silent Hill tree, kind of has a purpose. All different trees kind of do stuff. Actually, for a while, different shapes of trees kind of do stuff. Like that one's got a branch. Go on. Something. Oh, this tree. I don't know if it just did that, or if that's because it was cutting it, or I mean, if it was they did it on purpose. You kind of draw like a clump off to the side with 3D. You just kind of, it looks like they drew it, and you kind of go from that branch to that branch, and it'd be like a tree fort. And then here's another one or something. Yeah, it looks like this one is like a tree, and then I must have put another tree in it and done the Silent Hill branches, but I just don't remember. So the point of the Silent Hill branches, for one, is that it's less branches. And that one looks different now. It's less branches on it, less leaves, blocks you have to use. You don't have to use as many leaf blocks. It's kind of easier to build. If the leaves actually generated oxygen, which I think the oxygen is already on there, so they're just kind of tell a story. There's other reasons, but I can't figure it out. That it's shaped as like a comb or something. The blocks don't hold each other. If blocks have to hold each other, they don't hold each other. So that it's a video game, it doesn't have to make sense of a tree branch. That's all I'm gonna say. If it's a video game, it doesn't have to make sense. Then, if there must be attributes that in Mother Nature it has to make sense, but in a video game it doesn't have to, then you pretty much want to like not make sense. But I can't figure that out. I have this thing. So tobacco is going to be like cured pretty soon, is what I think. The thing it does to you, that if it's not bad for you, for your brain and your lungs and stuff, what it does to you is it makes you lazy, like if you didn't have to brush your teeth all the time. And that's gonna be cured too. It's like you just need teeth steroids. I think they're going to cure that soon. So, if tobacco is no longer bad for you, and it's like you're lazy that you don't brush your teeth anymore, so if tobacco became bad for you again, you wouldn't be able to keep up, and then you'd have cancer again. If cancer came back in it, you get cancer. So then maybe avoid it. Is basically, now there's still attributes to it. So the attributes left are either like meaningless, which would be entertainment value, or they'd be positive. This is completely, those are all the bad attributes. So it's all positive attributes. So it's good for you. It's because of the attributes. Sounds fun. I'm looking for places to put cherries before the military invasion. because actually what my impression was is that they're gonna go around and look for cherries. Is a little program you could put. So I was like, put the cherries around so their little animations is going to take up time deleting the cherry bushes. And then the boxes kind of go in the houses because your property. It's like your Lego property or something. Is your little Minecraft property? And then just take my trash, my little pumpkins and stuff, and just kind of put them around, keep putting them around the door. I think this is kind of like olagers, right? Or whatever those guys are called. Villagers. It's like pillagers, right? Maybe put like just walls and stuff, like just kind of with a doorway. Pumpkin wall. Let's put a pumpkin wall up. I'm kind of being good about it, like secretly, but also I'm explaining it on YouTube. But I'm kind of being like obvious. My strategy is to be like obvious. Like just censor things. Obviously like a NASA cover-up with Sharpies. Like a bunch of pages that didn't get Sharpied. So like that pumpkin. Don't even bother picking it up, but it picked it up right then. I'm looking for spots to put the cherries. It's like random, I don't know. I'll put a door on it later. Kind of a stupid door. And they're just gonna have a mod later where the pumpkins fall, so just push it over and just feed some cows to it. The beach has enough cactuses on it, but what else can I put here? Probably not lily pads. I don't know, before the invasion I'll just have some people put a bunch of cherries all over the place. I'm trying to save the animals. Listen to that one for a little bit. So I'm gonna make some music, some techno music or whatever. I've got this laptop. I'm trying to get Fruit Loops on it. I'm basically just gonna make crappy. This is what I made when I was really young, like in high school or something. I'm just gonna take crappy, make crappy little loops. Just like crappy ones. No offense to Deadmau5 or anything. It's like I'm just being crappy. About this level. Maybe just put some little things in. Just put it on. I have a couple machines, like a CDJ and some stuff. Put it on a cassette recorded machine. Play it through a chaos pad and just kind of makes like some spooky noise to it. Just kind of put some cool effects on it. I was thinking later on, later down the road, maybe get like a mixer and just keep like mixing it around. Just record it onto a cassette tape. I'm gonna take it to a cassette tape company. Just mail it to a cassette tape company. They have these cassette tape companies. And have them just mass produce a bunch of like, probably like clear colored, cool little clear colored cassette tapes. And just have a little makeshift duct tapey cardboard box. Maybe take some CDs and kind of burn a couple CDs. And just kind of be like a weird, obscure guy. And stand like outside the mall. And put a Craigslist advertisement. And just kind of stand around or like with a radio and just kind of go, does anybody have a radio and they want a cassette tape? Just kind of stand out there and just kind of like, don't tell anybody, okay? Just kind of, do you want these? Just take whatever you want until they go. And then go make some more. And just keep doing that. And then try to become a techno artist that way. The guy says, no, I wanted a CD. So I go, I have some CDs too. Or like a laptop with a mixer on it maybe. And just put the, no, like a mixer. And just kind of turn it into music, sort of. About like this music, this song. And I was thinking about how to make Egyptian music. And I think they just kind of go like, snakes. Do 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 do. It's like, but you can never do it. I can never pull it off. Maybe you can. I can never pull it off. But it's basically like, snakes. And it's just, it sounds like it'd be easy. But it just really just baffles me. I have this other idea that I just thought of. I should like do like this. Just kind of. That's good for now. And I've got a lot of time. I've got so much time to get ready for this. So I'm just horribly just spam garbaging because I've got so much time that I shouldn't even take it seriously. But like, I kind of take it serious. Let's put up a pumpkin wall. Anyways, I'm working on this thing right here. Isn't that a funny joke? Isn't that a funny joke I made? It's a joke. I just made a joke. It's not like I'm serious. I'm not actually serious about it. I just is like, it's a hole in water, so loop pumpkins, like if you can get the pumpkins to grow and just automatically do that. Ay caramba. This is the jack-o'-lantern I made. It's got redstone in it. I can't figure out what redstone is. It probably isn't like a satanic demon or anything. It's probably just, it's like instead of wires. That's what they thought in the colonial ages. They thought electricity was satanic. This might be a good area for cherries. Actually, I'm just gonna hang on to this. Also, they kind of form like little obstacles for the villagers. So I guess it's kind of it's called, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be called like dirty recording setups. It's kind of like dirty recording setups. So I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm going to, there's something I just wasn't talking about. I'm going to, once I get the resources, I'm going to make, when I become a techno artist completely and performing, I'm going to go ahead and I was going to contact deadmau5 and I want to make a deadmau5 cube, and I just use the deadmau5 cube too, like my own deadmau5 cube. But I was thinking mine, I want to make it out of like plastic, like more plastic components, like lighter weight, or just the one like the same exact model, whatever, it's good. And I had some ideas for the videos I was going to put on it, just whatever the cube he's got. I don't know if he updated it, so by then it's got doors. Just, okay, it can have doors, but I just mean like a Rubik's Cube thing or whatever. And I'm gonna put on it like, for one, like the little animation, like just cheaper stuff, the little animation of Windows MP3 player. Cheap little Windows MP3 player animations. And I was gonna make some little CGI animations, and I was just gonna go ahead and I wanted to, whatever responses I can get, put animations. But like, for example, I was thinking I want to make little Star Wars animations. I forget my logic with that one. If Star Wars goes ahead with it, the little Star Wars animations of TIE fighters and stuff just flying around like at the screen. That'd be kind of cool. Star Wars TIE fighters and stuff. And just like red, purple, glowing stuff in the background. And then it just cuts and it's like a little MP3 slider thing. And like advertisements. And kind of like Deadmau5 is putting jokes. I've just put weird like instructions. Strange instructions. Advertisements. Just like random video feed. Just maybe random videos, like maybe just me like walking around backstage or something, just kind of for filler. But kind of, that wasn't the original one. I just like added that in, like probably just some filler too, though. But like advertisements. Little TIE fighters flying around. I don't really remember actually at this point. It's kind of just like, oh, it tells you to do weird stuff. It just kind of tells you to do weird stuff, you know. Probably, I guess, joking stuff, but it'd be kind of cool to think about. It tells you like really weird stuff. Just kind of tells people at concerts, you know. Just tell them to do weird stuff on a cube. You know. Get a weird hat. This is weird stuff. Maybe joking level actually is a good one. Just get a weird hat. And that's your weird hat. And whenever you wear your weird hat, somehow it's weird. Somehow your weird hat, it's gotta be weird. And you guys like, He's like, I wanna make that hat weird, you son of a bitch. And this is TIE fighters flying around. It's like fucking TIE fighters flying around. He's like telling you to do weird stuff. And not too weird, but like get a weird hat and say it's weird. This is techno music. This is what I would expect. This techno music is just weird. Just jokes, because what do you do at a techno concert? I don't know. I don't know, that Rubik's Cube told me to do a weird thing, so just do a weird thing. These stupid pumpkin doors. They're gonna have like a diamond shovel. I'll just scoop them out. I don't know, just slowly just scoop them up. It'll take a while. Just gonna pick them all up. Moving the boxes indoors. We'll just take one box for now. Is that everything? Okay. Flop. Flop. We got glass in this box. Isn't that funny? Had eggs in it? Just kind of put like noises over it, you know, just with the piano and just sit there and go like, oh, your bass line belongs to us. Just like quickly like, I don't know, all your bass are belong to us. Just kind of like space shoes, space shoes. I was thinking about making some Egyptian music, but actually what I'm thinking is what it sounds like. I'm gonna be a bad techno artist. Like crap, not like bad. Like a crappy techno artist. So Egyptian music you can kinda go like, you know, snakes, they're like horribly, and like I did it. And then I'm just gonna kinda like, okay, maybe memory loss. Actually, I think there needs to be a door like this. So kind of like, is it good? It's not really going to sound like Egyptian music, and it's kind of made like this. Just kind of like with my piano, just sit there. I got my piano right here. I don't have a lot of room for stuff, so this is the piano. A sticker. A sticker? Well, that's no good. Gee, whirl of curls. Let me see if it says. I'm a techno artist. I call it a techno. It's just like it's a mini brute. I could play it for you. Well, shit. I don't know if it's gonna mess with my computer. Should I? Let me make sure it's recording first. Okay. So let's see if it turns on. I got the speaker just right here. So like this is what. Let's just go ahead. What the? What the? So, see this turns on. Oh, it's got a little charger. If I can find it. It'd be a shame if I couldn't. I think this is the one. Let's just double check to make sure this is the right one. It says, so you look it up, it says output 12 volts. Here it says 12 volts. So these things are just annoying. Is it off? I don't know which one's off, line or circle. Okay. I think line. Line is on. So line is on, so that's cool. Main volume. No, this main volume. It just, do you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't. In the music, in the sound might not coming through good. Let me just double check something real quick. I'm trying a new thing. I'm kind of going crazy with it. I'm a techno artist. So basically, it kind of doesn't make the noises out. It's like it's kind of like a lower noise perfection one. It's like a certain noise. It's not like synth noises. So like kind of like. Does that sound Egyptian? So like that's the music that that's supposed to be the Egyptian one. I'm trying to memorize the notes. So I don't know, it goes. And it sounds nothing like Egyptian music. It's kind of like a low accuracy little Egyptian techno thing, and just once in a while I'll do some of those. I'm thinking about it, but I was gonna be like, get really good at the notes and everything, get really in the notes and everything, and get the machines exactly like verbatim and stuff. And then now I'm going like, it's been so hard to pull it together with it. I'm not taking it so serious. I'm like, I think I'm at the level, I'm just like a crappy techno artist, and I just put them on cassette tapes. And the marketing campaign of them, one of the marketing aspects to it is that since it's on a cassette tape, do you want a cool cassette tape song if you have a cassette tape player and it looks cool, and just kind of make a cool looking cassette tape. So like, think about it, so like, that's like the Egyptian song, I think how it sounds, and then it kind of does like, and then the other song would be like, the other songs, just kind of quickly make a couple songs, maybe it's like not necessarily coordinated totally, Then the other songs are like this stuff. The guy, he would have said like, why is there an Egyptian song on another one? But I'm just kind of answering to the rest of it. He's like, why is there an Egyptian song on each one? And it's kind of like, he kind of goes, maybe he's Egyptian or something. So, kind of like, I guess it shows up on YouTube that I'm like covering up my shields up. I guess somebody's gonna go like, huh, you're like covering up your base there. Kind of like a little mush, put up with some mush shields. I don't know if it'll do anything. So I was going to be called 9/11 Candy Canes 7-Eleven. But I think I'm going to be called Tupperware. I think I'm going to call... I've gone through names. Because you just kind of... Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that one. I had an account on GarageBand or something called... Or it was called SoundCloud before they shut off SoundCloud. It was called like DJ Bombs. It's called DJ Bombs. There's a ripoff of Mario. So I think I was thinking about maybe it should be called like Zircon, like Cartridge, like Skrillex, just kind of like Jerko. Yo, Jerko, DJ Jerko, Jerkon. DJ Jerkon. I think the name is going to be like Jerk or something. And I'm just going to name the guy like Jerk, the guy. It's kind of like a little army guy. A little army guy on your CD player. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling pretty like snack attacky. I think I'm not going to be like Deadmau5. I'm gonna like kind of show up to the stage slowly. I'm not gonna be. He's like on time and everything impromptu. I'm gonna like kind of meander the stage and just put on an audio track and just plan it before I get there. I'm just gonna snack attack on the way up there. I'm just gonna get a small venue, little stage set up. And then I'm going to just put up the cube or whatever. And I just play the cube with no music sometimes. Just kind of doing ads. Just kind of take breaks once in a while. And it's kind of like I say this thing. You're when you come to my concerts, I might just turn off the music for as long as I feel like it. I might not actually play any music. But I keep the thing running. The little slideshow thing. That one wasn't too coordinated. That was a little trashed out. Let's play a different one for a little bit. Anyways, let's get some more pumpkins. Pop some more pumpkins. So I have an announcement. That was not Zelda. That was Hillux. And the other one is Olga. And sometimes they're on Link. For starters, this is a different face. I know that face when I see it. And face when I see it is like George, Fred, Bob, Zelda, Crystal, Hillux. I'm not too sure, but it isn't Zelda. It's not Zelda though. Still totally a cool character. Sometimes people's voices, names, thingy isn't like, you know, pop art. Sometimes they're like Olga. The one was like named Olga from the one video. I just kind of put a name to it. I don't know, like Olga or something. No. I do not know magically people's names. However, like Hillux or something? Hillux is totally a name. We'll go with that one. That might be as close as you're gonna get. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't know what their different names are. Because your name is kind of random, isn't it? So how would you guess it? I think one of the links is kind of called Thor. I think one of the links is kind of called Leon. One was probably called Leo. Link's one is getting obvious. Come on. Like Leon or something, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's going on with it. Pretty sure. Sort of. Now I think in here, this is all just... But then they're gonna like walk up here. No, shelter. Where's shelter? And then Toon Zelda. Well, I don't know what her name is, but that's Toon Zelda, right? So that's when it's easier. That's the easier ones. Those are the easier ones. It's not like too fancy that you guessed her name, but like Toon Zelda or something. Like Toon Zelda. That's all you need to explain it. Like Toon Zelda. Just call her Toon Zelda. Call her Imposter Zelda. Imposter. And what would be Imposter Zelda? What would you call Imposter Zelda? Helix. Imposter Zelda. Helix. Helix. Maybe that's a good guy I should say in the game. Imposter Zelda. Maybe she should just straight up be she's like the imposter. She's the imposter. Maybe that's what's going on with it. Let's go take a look. Seems a little friendly. Kind of swim around. What's it doing? He wants me to like do this. Is it like going up or is it just staying in that water area? How do you like tame bats? What's he trying to do over there? What's it up to? Is it like an AI and it's just kind of stationary? I mean, I know it's an AI. No, it's an AI. It's a water bat? just thinking about it. Do the bats in Minecraft make any sense? I think the bats in Minecraft kind of try to trick you. I can't figure it out. You know, a bat is a vampire. So I wonder if they were like, you know, the vampire just like bite my character one day. It's a little stupid little shelter. Put like a wall right here, probably. No, not on the shore yet. I don't know as if my area needs a lot of defense. They should have a guy, he's kind of like, he's like Link. And he's got like black armor on or something. It's like black Final Fantasy armor. And he's got like a trident. And then like, he's like, Helix is a imposter. Just totally enters a whole chain of characters. And then the Ice King should kind of be on it. Or like an Ice King. Like, maybe it's like, you know, it's always Ganon. Maybe it's like there's like an Ice King. There's something to do with an Ice King. It'd be cool to be a writer for Zelda. Because I'd do a good job of it. Wouldn't really be cool. It would be ironic. Like they should have like Egyptian. It kind of goes to the Egyptians for a little while. You should have some Tron type characters. Maybe like total just Hoard. It would just be totally Hoarder Central. The game would be like Hoarder Central. That'd be great. Oh, this is that cool tree. I don't want to put it here. Put a little wall right here. Just kind of wall off the buildings, maybe. I suppose. I have an idea. Just wall it off completely, because look, that little thing's the door. What about a black cloaked Ice King. What about a Lich Ice King? They should just make like all the TV shows just rip off cannon fodder, mush, and just all this fantasy stuff all mushing up. And you can mush up the Zelda stuff with Lord of the Rings and Adventure Time and just generic fantasy stuff, and it's like it all just kind of tells a mush fantasy story of just like wizards. It's all like one giant story after a while. Let's call it Wizards. You can call it Wizards. I think that's enough cherries for today. I just started collecting for amusement. The pumpkins. That's enough pumpkins, but I'll still keep at it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think at this point I don't need any more chickens. I think I'm just going to kind of sustain the population. I might even kill a few soon. And the pigs, I don't know. How many more pigs do I need? The pigs are kind of wolf health. It's like the wolves are the same wolves each time. It's like wolf health. That'd be a good song for the Zelda game. You can call the game Wicked Tower. That's a good name for it. And like the cube would be like all like different pictures on different sides and stuff. And like just whatever advertisements come in, just that's the advertisement that goes up. Whatever advertisements I get, just put those advertisements up. I'm cooking some food up here. It's not exactly it's sitting here until the game setup changes of the functions of the video game. And it's kind of like a weird experiment, like it's a guy doing it, but I'm just kind of seeing what it does. These are all like little experiments just to see what they do. Just kind of see if I can just keep a bunch of meat in a box when they change your game physics. You see what it does. That the game physics were just changed around like crazy. It's kind of more of an experiment than a cooking recipe. And I don't know. Gets cooked or something. Just kind of cool. You cooked it. And I'll go and just keep putting food in there. Just keep putting more and put it in the restaurant. It's kind of like a little personal restaurant for my screen users. In Minecraft, they're more personal restaurants. They have money. They have money in Minecraft. They have those like emeralds. They don't really have a cash register in this building, so I don't know. That's quite a bit of restaurant food, but you don't really eat food in Minecraft, so it's not really gonna sell the food. We're not gonna sell the food because I'm not going to, or if there's like other users, I'm not gonna sell the food if they have an online version and they switch to like online. I'm not gonna sell this food because it's just like little stickers. This is that there's like food in the store. And I'm waiting until it does something that you eat the food. Like if it's like the food is just like the guy just eats it really quick, I'm not going to, because my character, I don't even eat. My character doesn't eat. For my character, I don't even eat. My hair is so destroyed. I was gonna get gel, like just a big container of gel once in a while, and just start gelling my hair back and wear bicycle glasses, and then that one fell through too. So now I'm going with just these, whenever random clothes wind up showing up and like mismatching. It's kind of like gamer clothes, is just gonna straight up and start wearing flannels again and just kind of walk upright all the time, like I've got to get somewhere. Because after a while you just grease your hair back and you just got to get around. I've got ones for every bad hair day. I've got ones for every bad hair day. You gotta do the one that it says for every bad hair day. Well, I'm just going to listen to the song a little bit more, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut off the game, shut off the recording. I just want to listen to the song right now. I want to listen to the song on the recording before I shut it off. I'm just looking around at everything. I'm letting you guys see what I look at. Get some more pumpkins, but it looks cool. They're building in Atlantis, Matt. Here's what I told you. They're building in Atlantis, Matt. It's on Gargura. It's really hard for me to say it. It's on Gargura's map. She's building a, she's got some other users already. She's already on one. It's a Atlantis map. There's kind of an Atlantis. In my map, I'm getting ready for the invasion. So this is kind of where the invasion's happening. And PewDiePie's map is what does he do to get running? I don't know, I can't remember. And everybody's kind of getting ready for the invasion. Because they weren't talking about it. But they started asking me some questions. They started implying questions to me. So I'm just spilling the beans now. I'm just starting to spill the beans with everything. From Helix to PewDiePie. I keep track of what PewDiePie says in his videos. And I just kind of emulate everything he says. I was just not making a big deal about other people's channels. And it kind of called me out with Hit or Miss Girl. It thinks it's Hit or Miss Girl. It doesn't think it's Nan cosplay. Thinks there's two of them or something. It. Like some guy or something. The internet. The internet thinks so. So I'm just going ahead, I'm just going around, double checking my base just to make sure everything's secure, and just spilling the beans. There were some stone golems trying to get into my castle. And then when I did some stuff, I started messing around with the magic to try to make an energy drink in the cauldron to make my guy mine, see if my guy mined any quicker. And then my castle turned small. It started teleporting me off the map. So I don't go to my castle anymore, it's finished. I'm just looking at, trying to see everything I've done so far. Listening to the music. I'm going to turn it off. Up there, that's for bees. All these buildings are going to be connected. It's going to be a big building. Not these ones. That one. It's like weird little pumpkin walls. So I'm just listening to this music before I turn off the thing. Those are little security forts. Those are just for little security guys to go in. And you can maybe put another layer to it. It's kind of like little quick build. They keep putting leaves or something in the windows. Just keep adding on to it. These are for residences. Kind of put their junk mainly. They're gonna have cooler junk, you know. They've got the little survival berries. In case when it switches to hunger mode. Kind of switches back to hunger mode. In the daytime it switches to hunger mode. I'm working on furniture a little bit. I wasn't gonna make any furniture, but then something happened, so I just went ahead and built some furniture. That's what I came up with. You can't really make furniture in Minecraft. Pretty cool, huh? Let's take a seat. You can't sit, so. This is a barbecue grill over here. It also serves as a smoke signal. Doesn't go up all the way. And it goes across, but a creeper blew it up. And it had a box. If you fall in, you gotta go over here. It's a pretty serious booby trap. I feel like everybody's listening to my music right now. Thank you for watching my show.